Okay, so the presentation of an inaugural lecture is a really wonderful tradition, which I think reflects the kind of importance that we give to someone's promotion to full professor in the UK. So it's a real honour for me to be asked to lead this vote of thanks and to thank Duncan for giving us the lecture. But I'm also kind of called upon in this role to give some reflection, some insights into the speaker and to comment a little also on what he's been saying. So I thought I'd begin at the beginning. Duncan and I first met almost exactly 19 years ago when he was just Mr. Brumby. We spent the day together with our PhD supervisors, and honestly, I can't remember what we talked about, but I think it was perhaps modeling visual search tasks in ACTAR, because that's kind of what we were working on at the time. And as well as spending some time in the psychology department, Duncan's already showed you a picture, we also spent some time at the Pen and Wig pub at the end of the day. And I had the opportunity to go back there just last week and relive the moment. And it made me think that we need to start planning our 20th year anniversary, Duncan, so we can have a party. Our next meeting was about a year later. We were both at CogSci 2004 in Chicago, where we did lots of fun things, including pretending to clean windows of an extremely tall building. And then a little bit later, we met again in 2006 in Vancouver. And then shortly after, as you've heard, Duncan came and joined us at UCL. Since then, we've developed a working relationship that honestly I count as one of the most valuable and professional experiences of my career. We've co-authored about 60 publications. We've supervised, I think, about 7 PhD students together, and some of our former students and current students are here, as you have heard. So I'd like to thank you for coming to celebrate with us today. I've also had the opportunity to watch close up how Duncan has grown as an academic over this time. He's a really talented researcher who has a sharp intellect and a great eye for detail. He's an inspirational teacher who is always very popular with our students. And he is a thoughtful and reliable colleague. And he has steered us and our master's program through an incredibly challenging time and really ensured that our program has continued to deliver at the level that we wanted. Now, since he joined UCL, we've spent a lot of time together in airport lounges. That's what that bottom photo is. As we've traveled the world visiting a number of conferences. And it's at these conferences that I've also witnessed another one of Duncan's talents. He is an amazing networker. Not only does he always meet some new people, which is not something I am normally very good at, but he shares his talent by introducing me to new people. And it is because of that that I met Joseph just in CHI this year. So thank you too for coming to visit us today. Now, not only have you been a long-time collaborator, Duncan, but you've also been a wonderful friend. I've had the pleasure of enjoying your cooking, sharing time with your family, and I even gate-crashed one of your family holidays. And on each of these occasions, you've been a gracious host. So thank you for that. You're also one of my biggest sources of digital distraction. I took a look at how much of my WhatsApp storage is devoted to messages from different people, and you sit at the top of the leaderboard. So, in conclusion, I look forward to continuing our work together and watching you to continue to shape our understanding of digital distraction, and in your new faculty role in shaping education here at UCL. Your lecture tonight took us on a journey through history as we watch how the devices we use changed and also how our use of them have changed. So on behalf of all of us here, I would like to thank you for your lecture, for the insights it has brought us, and wish you happiness and success in all that you do in the years to come.